Now to developing news from Sydney, Australia's Bondi Beach. At least 15 people were killed and 40 others were injured after shooters targeted Jewish Australians on Hanukkah. Media there has identified the shooters as a 50-year-old and his 24-year-old son. The father was killed at the scene. The son is in custody and in the hospital. Police say the attack could have been worse if not for the heroic actions of a bystander who rushed in to wrestle the gun away from the father. KRON 4's Rob Nesbitt has reaction tonight from the local Jewish community where there is increased security at events.
The mass shooting that happened in Sydney, Australia is being called a terrorist attack that targeted the Jewish community. 15 people were killed and 40 others hospitalized. The local Jewish community is honoring the lives lost at several Hanukkah events this week. Organizers of the first lighting of the menorah in San Francisco's Union Square spoke about the victims of a mass shooting in Australia, a terror attack that killed 15 people at Bondi Beach in Sydney when a father and son opened fire at a celebration of the Festival of Lights for the first day of Hanukkah. Jewish Community Relations Council CEO Tyler Gregory says law enforcement throughout the Bay Area will be increasing their presence for the Jewish holiday.
We've been working to educate mayors and council members as well as police departments around the Bay Area to coordinate security for these gatherings, making sure that there's the added security measures in light of what happened in Sydney.
The anti-Semitic attack is dimming what should be a time of light and celebration. Rabbi Shimon Margowin from the Russian-speaking Jewish community of San Francisco Bay Area knew one of the 15 killed, thinking of his friend as well as the other victims.
There's a 10-year-old girl, there's an 8-year-old survivor of the Holocaust. So it's very, very difficult.
Emotional over the loss felt worldwide and encouraging the Jewish community to lean on their faith.
But the Jewish community is determined to continue. Our faith is teaching us that we are not going to cower and we're not going to back down in the face of evil.
During a holiday celebrating the triumph of light over darkness, Gregory says it's important for Jews to be proud of their heritage and let their neighbors see.
I would encourage the Jewish community members watching, put your menorah in a window, let the world see. We need to be proud of who we are. We belong here in the Bay Area, and we think that that message of hope and resilience is really what's going to help us get through this.
Gregory says several local schools and organizations have organized Hanukkah events this week that weren't already doing so in light of the terrorist attack in Sydney. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, KRON 4 News.